Hi, hello, and a really warm welcome to today's video. My name is Sophie Mejia, and I'm really welcoming you to day 9 of my 30-day going live on Facebook challenge. Now, this is not only day 9, but this is week 2 of this little mini challenge that I set for myself as well. And there's something about the consistency of showing up at the same time every single day for 30 days. And the first thing I want to challenge you with, if you like what I'm doing, have you considered perhaps doing a challenge of your own? In today's topic, we're talking about marketing versus sales. Obviously, doing live video is a key marketing strategy. So if you haven't done it yet, just maybe consider doing something like the challenge that I'm doing. Anyway, here we are on day 9. Now, if you haven't watched days 1 to 8 and you want to find out some tips, tricks, how-tos, big principles all around this overarching theme that we have at the moment, and that is how to make a good living from your art, then perhaps you want to do the Netflix binge thing. And in order to do the Netflix binge, watch all the videos and catch up, you'll want to toggle back onto the page and go down the left-hand side where you have your tabs, and you want to look for the video tab. And on that tab, I have actually created a playlist with all the previous videos in. You'll probably also see that there is a little Facebook event there as well, just letting you know that it's on every day for the next 21 days. Doing some mental arithmetic there. So another 21 days to go with more tips and tricks and how-tos. And the idea is that it's all watchable in 10 minutes. That's enough time for you to make a cup of tea and sit and take a break and drink your tea with me while I give you this little bit of information. So no matter where you are coming from around the world, morning tea, afternoon tea, evening tea, a really warm welcome. So today's video, we are talking about the difference between sales and marketing for your art. Now, here's a common struggle that I hear all the time. Artists say to me, oh, but I've posted on social media, I'm not getting any engagement. What else? They say, oh, I sent an email, but I didn't make a sale. And so there's a couple of really common mistakes that we've got some lives. Hello, Alana, hello. Who else have we got? Tracy, hello, warm welcome. I always just get going because Facebook takes a bit of a while to push the video out there, and I've only got 10 minutes. So hello, welcome. And of course, if you're not watching this live, but you're watching replay, don't forget to hashtag replay. But those of you guys that are on live, I'd love it if you just left some comments on the content, questions, etc., because I do read it and I do look at it, even if it's, not live and you think about something afterwards. So get involved and make sure you multitask while you're having your drink, and you write some comments and feedback in the thing there. In the comments. All right, so we're talking about the difference between sales and marketing for your art. And I've said that what tends to happen is that people do 1 or 2 small items and they think, I expect an instant result, right? I've done one marketing thing, why have I not made a sale? And so I think there's just 2 common mistakes that I want to highlight today, really. The first one is thinking that if you just do 1 or 2 marketing activities, then you're going to make sales. And I want to let you know that's not what it's about at all. Marketing is a long game. We're going to come into what it is in a minute, but just know it's not an overnight thing. The second common mistake is thinking it's all about you, the artist, and your artwork. And I hate to tell you, I'm going to burst the bubble now, it's not about you at all. It's all about your customer. And I think so often we're not thinking about them when we're writing the email, when we're making the video, when we're posting on social media, when we're doing any type of marketing activity. We're thinking all about what we've done, what we've got, what we've produced. And it's like, actually, the whole purpose of marketing is it's building a long-term relationship. Marketing really is bridging a gap between where you are, your products and services, and your potential customer. And ideally what you're doing is you're building a relationship over time of trust and likability. And at the end of the day, of course, it's a numbers game, because a certain number of people are going to see what you're putting out there. They're going to engage with it, not engage with it. Some of them will drop off, some of them will stay on, some will become a bit more interested. They might start finding out about things or asking you questions or being a bit more engaging. And then another percentage of those will go on to be very interested in what you're doing. And a percentage of that crowd will then go on to make a purchase. And from there, of course, some of those people, and you can imagine it's narrowing down now, some of those people will make repeat purchases, and they will become your sort of super fans, the people that buy all the time, the people that buy your artwork every time you release something, because it's, oh, I want to have that work. But that all started with not knowing about you, seeing some marketing message that you put out and it resonating with them, and them starting a relationship with you over time. It's the same old story like we hear a million times around dating. And I know it's a bit old, but you know, it's so true, isn't it? If you meet somebody and they ask you out on a date, you expect to go on multiple dates, maybe a weekend away, maybe a holiday. And then at some point down the line, maybe there's a commitment that you wouldn't expect on the second date, that person to say, yeah, do you want to get married and spend the rest of your life together? And this is one of the core mistakes, unfortunately, so many artists make, where they put their work out there and say, this is for sale, and it sort of lands in front of a cold audience. And that's not really what we want to be doing. So marketing, relationship building, customer focus, sales is that end piece, the end piece that actually takes them from someone who's interested into somebody who's committed and who parts with their money and actually takes home your product. And it's done in such a way that you've created a win-win situation. And the other challenge around the sales is that a lot of people feel a little bit awkward about asking for the sale. So marketing is all about relationship building and putting your content out there and finding that nice match between what your customer or audience is looking for, what they want, what they need, what they desire, and making sure that you deliver that to them. Sales is at the point where they say, okay, this is great, I want to purchase this now. And then you giving them the opportunity to do that in the right way. And that often means asking for the sale, and most importantly, give them a reason to buy. Most sales fall down because people don't have a reason to buy. And that's content that I talk about an awful lot in other videos and training and so forth. So that's a whole sales conversation that I think we're going to have later on in this video series. So I can see we've got some more people that have joined us. Noni and Jyoti, hello and warm welcome on this, what are we, Monday? I'm beginning to lose track now, on this Monday afternoon. Thank you so much. Listen, these videos are so short and sweet. That's why I keep trying to say to people, you got to arrive 4 o'clock, same time, same place tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow? We are talking, I'm looking down at my notebook now, not remembering 30 videos off by heart. What happens if you don't do any marketing, or you stop marketing when you've got busy and you think, hey, I probably don't need to do that anymore. So tomorrow is more about marketing, but we're going to talk about, what happens if you're not doing any, or if you stop once you think, hey, that's enough, that's good enough, that's all right. So that's day 10. I can't believe that will have been a third of the way through this challenge. So if you've loved it, please give me a thumbs up. Please let me know that you're liking the content in the comments. It's really important to me. I know they're only short and sweet, and it's just one little takeaway. But if you can just pick up one little tip, one little hint, here's something perhaps you've heard before that you go, yeah, I got to remember that, I got to practice that, then that's all good with me. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you live, same time. Thanks for the heart. Same time, same place. 4 o'clock Perth time, sort of morning time in the UK, and evening time on the East Coast over here. So enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. Where are my wine ladies? I've normally got ladies coming on who tell me what sort of alcoholic beverages that they're drinking in the afternoon. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.